Okay, hello everybody. I was on here. I'm just getting the StreamYard. I'm getting the hang of it, but I figured that on this let me oops, I forgot to do this. On this topic I want to talk about. I think it's very important that you guys see me. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but um I want to talk about something. Hi Erica. Hi. There was first I want to give a big shout out to Shonda Thoughts. Okay. She I was in the chat and she asked me if I wanted to come on yesterday. I didn't want to come on yesterday, you all. Hi Elizabeth. Um okay. I do have a box of tissue right here in case I need it. You said I trust no one. Hello, I trust no one. I don't either, honey. Hi, Barbara. Where to begin? I had to really give some thought into this one and some prayer, y'all. Okay. First, I want to give an apology to all of you all that was triggered by the nonsense of this person of Coco. It's Coco. You said hello, everyone. Hi, Sheree. Hi, D. Hi, Catherine. Hi. Um, I'm the one that wants to use what we've seen, what we've heard, try to figure out if we can help a lot. Hi, Linda, help others. Okay. And by that, I get to read your input and what you guys are going through, and we're going to help somebody else. Okay. I'm going to share a little bit how it was a trigger for me. Okay. It was a trigger for me. I don't like the way Coco talks a lot. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that because when I'm looking at D, you said Debbie, I changed my name to on YouTube. This Darlene. Oh, hey, Darlene. Hey, okay, D. Right? Okay, I didn't heard about people using people names and stuff, so everybody catching on and getting it. Okay, as to people are using people stuff. This is how hey Shay Shay, this is how what people are doing. They're going into people comments using names and all that stuff that and trying to be other people and this and that and the other. You guys got to understand. I'm gonna try to break a little bit down of my thought of my no not what not my what am I trying to say? The way I you said that's why I did that. I feel you. I feel you, Darlene. I feel you. 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 My perception of what I'm seeing. Okay. I first I want to apologize to you guys for this triggering a lot of folks. Okay. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. When some people, no, not opinion, my perception, my perception of what I see. Because sometimes I use my it is so sad. Sometimes I use my discerning spirit. Shay say, hey, beautiful woman. All of us are beautiful, women and men. Well, we all are beautiful. I love it. I want to say this. When I heard this I don't even know what I can I when I heard Coco say the horrific things that he speak about children, it it's only thing I can think about is the kids finding what people are saying in the comments as one child did, young adult. One young adult did go through and see all of this and we saw the outburst and the hurt and the pain. So now you got three other children from that family that still may see all of this, and you have a grown, supposedly a grown man speaking about this, and it's horrible, it's horrific, as if YouTube is a cartoon channel No one's going to see anything. No one's going to Facebook. And listen, get over to Debbie Curry Speaks, because I'm going to go into a lot in depth with YouTube. Okay. So get over to Debbie Curry Feet. Derek Curry Speaks. Wipe your shoes off at the doormat. That means hit the like button. Okay. And then come on in and have a sit. That means subscribe. Okay. Can you do that for me? Thank you so much. Because I'm going to cut off here once I get involved into everything. Okay. There is a I don't even know what to, there is a person that's on the YouTube that is talking about kids being molested and making allegations against certain individuals, a part of the family. You said, please, Linda said, please hit the like button, everybody. Thank you. And it's horrible over for those of us that sees how this person acts over on YouTube. Okay. Shonda Thoughts had she had her she went live and she had her people on there. I love Shonda Thoughts. I love watching the young people that come on. I mean, subscribe to Shay Shay, subscribe to Shonda Thoughts, to subscribe to India, subscribe to a lot of us. We're trying to change the game over there. They trying to do it the same way by down speaking, downcasting other people's. So it's like they're stepping on people and stomping over people. You know how it's like they're stomping over people just to get a higher up numbers, not caring about what type of numbers that they are, because they think all of us want just to have numbers. We actually want people that engage with us. That's not what we're a little bit different. It doesn't matter if we engage with them on every time we pop up when none of us pop up. You understand? There's people from across the world that can tap in and see, oh, okay, look, this look interesting. Let me see what this is about. And they tap in and they, you know how you all do, how I do. We go to channels and we clicking through stuff. You can click through the YouTube, the TikTok, the Instagram, the everybody, and you can find a story that the storyline will catch you, and you'd be like, what is this? Oh wow, that person look interesting. You know how that is. Well, this man is supposed to be mature enough to act as such. He's not. He's bringing little kids into something that he has a disagreement with their mom, but he's bringing the children in, and he doesn't know that he is destroying these children. When they go to school, when they go to college, wherever they go, he is literally embarrassing these children. And one, I can say, because he was in prison for about 8 years. So when he went in, it seemed like to me that he has the same mentality that he had when he went in. I mean, he needs to outgrow that. And I've stated that several times. And it's triggering a lot of people, and it's horrific, and it's like Shay Shay said. She said it's crazy and it's sick the way this man is speaking about these children, because he used to date the mom, but he's bringing the children in. And when I say, y'all, that this man is speaking such garbage and negative and nasty things about these children, I'm not playing with you. This is not a joke. I cannot believe the things that I am hearing. He's speaking about them being molested. Okay. This is what he's doing. He's out in the open speaking about what no one knows. These are allegations. No one knows for sure if this took place or whatever. It's just, but the way this man is speaking, if any of you all's children ever went on to TikTok or YouTube or any of these platforms, you said, hello, my sister. Hello, Ambrose. Marissa, say hello, my sisters and bros. Listen, if any of you all's children ever gone onto any of these social platforms and they saw that them being speaking ill-willed about, or something that didn't happen that this person is making up that did happen, do y'all understand how devastated your own children will be? And I'm looking at this person and I'm like, wait a minute, this man went into prison for 8 years went in, I'm gonna say in his 20s or something. I'm not really for sure. That's just me taking a guess. But then you get out and you behave in such a way that no, I don't know any men at all that act like this person do. Honest to God, I'll be wanting to bring my brothers on because my brothers, them, they from the streets and all that stuff like that. Some of them are, and I want to like talk with my brothers on air so y'all can see. And most of my brothers, they don't shortcut nothing. When they speak out their mouth, you be like, dang, my heart hurt. I'm hurting. Like, you be like, did he just say that? He did just say that. I called one of my brothers one time, right, to get some advice because I saw a young man that probably needed some advice. And I said, can you talk to him for me? And he said, tell me what's going on with him. Like, my brothers and them are straight up front. What's going on with him? I said, well, he just had got out of prison, and what, do he have kids? And this one of my brothers that was in prison for some years. You understand? He said, does he have kids? And I said, yeah. He said, how long have he seen the kids? I said, well, he sees the kid, but not very often. I don't want to hear about that young. I don't want to hear about that. I spent this many years in prison, couldn't spend time with my child, and this dude get out and ain't spending time with his child. I don't want to hear about that. He's a punk. He's a this. He's that. I was like, well, I was just calling to see if you can help. And these how certain men think. I don't want to hear about. So now you got a man that's been in prison, have no kids, don't know what it feel like to have your own. You understand what I'm saying? This is what you have. You have a man that's been in prison, that does not have kids, that's talking about their kids being. Y'all, if I could say the words of what this person says about these kids that is on this social media, it is so evil. It is so damaging to children. It is so damaging to anyone's child to hear what this supposedly grown man is saying about these children. And then it's he calling out their body parts. He's calling out their body parts on YouTube. You understand? He's having, see, this is where, listen, Facebook, get over to YouTube because I'm going to turn you all off. Debbie Curry Speaks. Okay. Get over there. Okay. Like and subscribe. Talk to you guys later. Okay. Hold on just a second, you guys. I wanted to close that out. Let me tell you all. I'm going to read you guys' comments in a minute. It is so devastating to hear this supposedly grown man speak about these young children, not giving them a chance to live, to be, because his life was taken. He's taken down 4 children because his life was taken. That was his choice on what he did with his life. But you're going to jeopardize 4 lives because you did what you did in your life. You want to destroy them. I have been molested before. I've been molested by 2 people that I'm aware of. You understand what I'm saying? It took me a long time to get over it. I'm going to do this. I do have my tissue just in case I cry, but I'm going to get through this. And let me tell you what. As a young girl, I used to wake up with a butcher knife to my neck. Do you understand what I'm saying? For a grown adult that is having sex with me. Do you understand me? When I say I've been through hell a few times, I was not joking. I was pretty much serious. I've been through a lot. You hear what I'm saying? Do not, you all do not. We gonna get through it. We're gonna get through it. Because let me tell you what I believe that this person is doing, Coco. I believe because he came into this whole situation and he was going back and forth with Treese and he saw the numbers climbing up and up and up and up, that he figured that he would continue to do this because it would get people's attention by talking about people. Well, baby, you didn't cross the line now because you're talking about some children and you trigger pointing people, everybody that's watching you. And then you mad, like they're saying, because you didn't get what you wanted for your birthday. How dare you talk about people, trigger people, and then, oh, they forming an alliance, oh, they doing this. No, baby, we being real and true, like we know how to be. And if you cannot hear the realness coming from us, and while you being fake and phony and trying to downcast people and talk about people and trigger people, you need to get a clue. You really do. You really do. It is when I couldn't even watch all of Shonda's thing. I couldn't watch it all. There was so many people in there hurting, crying. I was kind of looking at, I didn't even look at all the comments, crying, trying to get their word out to say, this is what I've been through. This is what I've been through. This is what I've been through. But yet, you still continue to think of this as a joke. It took me in my 30s, okay, to get over what transpired with me since when I was a kid and I was being molested. Every day I would think like, oh my God, I don't want to say nothing to nobody because I believe it's my fault that happened to me. When I would tell certain people as to what happened to me, no, you probably did that. You know why? Because I grew up with the girl with the big booty. Where I walk down the streets, I'm from South Side of Chicago. Drunks used to be out on the corner, hey, trying to get at us young kids. You hear what I'm saying to you? My mom would dress me up like a pretty little girl, little bows and little thing, everything matched. My mama had a boy, my mama had a girl. Now my dad was Rolling Stone. I got over 20 brothers and sisters. Want to holler at one of them? No, I'm kidding. I'm joking. Nonetheless, my mom used to really dress me and my brother up. We was like twins or something. But he was the boy. He's the boy. I'm the girl. You hear what I'm saying? I wish I could have grown up to not be experienced and exposed to a lot of different things. But you, Coco, is going to add on to more hurt and pain that this family is going through. Are you kidding me? You want to draw attention because you didn't get all your birthday monies and everybody didn't sew into you like you thought they ought to. People getting tired of the way that you acted. By now, most people are just looking at you just to get the content or just to realize, is he really talking like this? What type of person do these type of things? I for the life of me, don't understand how you find this comfortable and then talk about you talked about this woman's private part with your woman sitting in the bed laughing at this. Number one, I don't know if it's just me or if it's anyone else. I got to make sure that the spirits are clean in my home. You understand? That when me and my husband come in here, because this is our sanctuary, this is our sanctum. This is where we find peace, joy, happiness, our love. This is where I got to live. This is where our love abounds. You understand what I'm saying? So we don't want all this other kind of stuff. But in you all's relationship, I don't even know what to say at this point anymore. I don't even know what to say. You talk about children like they're nothing. You have no kids, so you don't know what that closeness feels like. You know what it feels like to have nieces and nephews and stuff, but you don't know what it feels like to have your own. And then to have somebody talk about your kids. Can you understand the restraints that this woman has in order to not get you? Because you're talking about her babies as if they're not her babies? understand this. I don't understand this. I don't understand this. And it's like you bring up any type of topic. I don't know. I've never met any of you. But it's like you bring up any type of topic that will catch the attention of people, throw it out there as if you will not get away with what you've done. As if it is okay to do. Did you sign a contract to speak about Teresa's family? I mean, if you signed a contract to speak about Teresa's family, my bad, my apologies. You understand? I also want to apologize as well because I had thought that you was in the background doing the little thing with on Ross thing. You know, I said, hey, if I'm wrong, is that not his voice? I'm gonna apologize. She said it was her son, so I'm gonna apologize to you. But baby, you need to get your life together. You think because God got you out that you can run amok and do whatever you want to do? Baby, let me tell you something. God would fight that young lady's battle so bad and so tough that your head will spin. And when you realize the things that you have done and how you have done them, God will put you in a little room by yourself so you can replay all of that and reflect on that thing and be like, you should have not said this. You should have not. And your whooping will be so fierce. Do you understand me? Because I know in prison that the men in prison don't like when you attack women's, do certain things to women. I know this. I know in prison that they really go off on supposedly men's going off on children. I know this. I know this. You should. I know this. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Because let me tell you something. The ugly side that's in you is coming out, that you're ugly all the way around. You're just an ugly person. You're ugly. And I don't normally go around telling people they're ugly. I don't want to say, oh my, I cannot believe you. The things that I heard. And then you got people on here that you're supporters. Do you know how many of them have been molested, going through some things, or their children have been molested, or their parents, or their sibling, or their relative? Do you understand what a trigger point is? Of course you don't. Of course you don't. We can say it as many times as we want to. You will never know until you realize what that is. I could tell you like this. Remember when you got out of prison and then you were studying, they had you doing a certain type of thing, how you supposed to do it every day at this time and so forth and so on. And then when you got out and you was trying to reacclimate yourself back into society and you were still doing the same thing that you were doing when you were in prison. Well, baby, I don't know. I don't see when you did them 8 years, a lot of us grew up. A lot of us grew up. We got over some things, and you just took those that didn't have help, that didn't realize how to let the situation go to get out of it. That's what you did. But you all, I'm gonna tell you all this. Let me tell you all how I got over it. I was 30 something years old. You understand what I'm saying? Every time I would close my eyes, go to sleep, and then I had somebody that I was with that would throw it up in my face when I thought I had somebody that I can confide in to share with them. Hey, this is what happened to me. But then I realized I didn't. So I really had to do this thing myself. So I used to work for the state. Okay. And when I was at my desk one time and I was like really trying to get over everything, I really was. I was really trying to get over it. You know what I mean? How do I get through this? Because every time I thought about it, I would literally cry. The emotions were roaring in my head, in my heart. The memories, the everything, you know what I'm saying? It's very traumatizing to go through. I sat there at that desk and God said, in order for me to forgive you, you have to forgive others. I said, well, God, how am I supposed to do that? How am I supposed to? I don't know how to do this, but you know, the bravest thing that I did, I picked up the phone and called both of them. And when I picked up that phone, and as tears rolled down my eyes while I was sitting at my desk, I said, Lord, speak through me because I don't know what to say. And when one of them came, said something to me, I said, I remember what you did to me. I remember. I want you to know that I remember what you did to me. I remember. You don't understand how certain people use trigger words and or trigger things into kids. They used to lure kids into vans and stuff. Hey, I got some candy. You want some candy? Oh, hey, I give you some money. You want some money? Hey, I do this. I do that for you. Hey, I'll buy you this. I'll get you that. So to be honest with you, Coco, I'm pretty kind of glad that you even I don't even know how to say this. You're giving us an opportunity to speak to our families and our friends about this type of situation. Thank you for bringing the awareness. That's what I want to say. But you are out of line and you are wrong for the things that are coming out of your mouth. And if you think you can sleep good at night and this stuff not pop up on you, baby, you ain't reached that age of maturity yet to where it's going to hit you, slap you in the face. And you need to come on and apologize to all your supporters and people. Everybody, you need to really do a public apology for the things that you did, the things that you're saying. You're not a respectable person. You talking about, you think you're going to make it big? You think where you want to make it big at? Where they can't go back and look at all these videos that you did. And you think people want to be associated with you? And they got kids? I'm thinking now, did you touch this woman's kids? Because you too graphic. Did you do something? This is just a question for me. Because you keep bringing up these babies. I'm curious now. You think you playing the dozens like you was a child back in the day and you talking about women. I'm going to read you all's comment and see what I'm coming up against. Chandra thoughts for what she did yesterday and giving everybody an opportunity to come on and speak. This is just saddening and sickening and disgusting, and this is horrible. This is horrific. And then not giving these kids, you don't feel like they've gone through enough. You just want to put this whole family, you just want to keep destroying this family, don't you? Because that makes you feel good, huh? You should look at yourself in the mirror at the things you say. I bet you don't even go back and rewatch your videos because you have so much disgust. Why don't you do that? Go back and rewatch your videos and then replace the characters with characters that you know. And then replace your character with somebody else to see if you would accept what that character is saying about your people. Replace it. Because somehow you're not getting the hint. You're a grown man on here talking about little kids' body parts. A woman you used to be with, having your woman sitting there laughing about this is crazy. This is crazy. I don't know who. So that's why I said this whole thing has got to be a skit because I can't see anyone that would want to work with you all. I don't in the industry. Everybody have children or they have nieces, nephews, and so forth. So I'm not getting any of this. I'm not understanding. So your plateau is YouTube only, and then you up here thinking that she got control over TikTok. No, honey, no, baby. Let me tell you something. Oh my God. Let me tell you something. Most of them people over there on YouTube, they don't like it. And you've heard people tell you that. There's this one lady that I wanted to work with. She's really big over at the YouTube, and everybody love her, right? You did a match with her because you popped. I follow her, and you popped up, and I was like, what the? I didn't see it all. I saw it towards the end because I follow her. You feel what I'm saying? And you were on there, and you were like, doing your look. What I don't know what this is. Baby. I don't know what this is, but baby, you gotta put some swag in that stuff. And baby, you lacking swag. You may have it in the clothes area, but baby, you lack swag. Ain't just that, just clothes, baby. You lacking swag. You lacking that. Yeah, I said it. You lacking that. You really are. You look like, I don't know. I don't even know. You too big for that. You too. If you had the right motion and you had the dance down to the skill, the people done pumped you up over on YouTube, Facebook. The people that followed you, they done pumped you up, had you thinking that you knew how to do it. Well, they didn't even know what they was watching. They didn't even know what they was watching. To everybody that don't follow you on TikTok, you look goofy, honey. You look goofy doing that dance. And ain't nobody gonna say it, but I'll tell you, you look goofy. Because let me tell you something. I watch a lot of dance people, whether they tall, short. I didn't watch little people do their dance. And baby, they got that thing down, baby. You practice some more. Don't do that no more. Don't do that no more. Don't do it. Because to everybody, you look like, why is this grown man doing this? He look crazy. Now, what she did was y'all had an early morning match. And it was early in the morning and she wasn't fully woke. And she hung up on you. She hung up on you. Because she was like, this too early for that. Click. And she hung up on you. Now, everybody follows her. Everybody follows her. So when she did that to you, baby, you looked at redunculous to everybody else. And that's, you think people are trying to be in a match with you. These people on baby, stop. I'm telling you, stop. Find another dance. I'm sure because they got. I see. Look at that. Look at that. Look how I got that. Look. You see me? You see me? Look at that. Look at that. Look how I got it. That's what you be. But you don't do it like that. You stick your tongue out and you ain't got no rhythm with it. You. It's silly. My husband gonna kill me. Y'all don't tell my husband I suck my tongue out. He's ready to go see it. Let me make sure he gonna call me. But I just want you to know that little thing you be doing is just, it's not right. Do it. No. Go in the mirror because that's what's going on. And I'm gonna help you because back in the day, I used to be a dance choreographer for over 50 kids and I would use their skills and my skills, collaborate together. And they done won little scholarships and trophy awards and stuff like that. I'm one of those people that I've sat on judging panels to judge people, whether they knew how to sing, dance, or whatever their thing was, because I used to be a part of the Juneteenth committee. And then I used to also help out a little bit in MLK, just a little tiny bit. But the Juneteenth committee I was on. See, this is why I respect Miss V, because Miss V is one of our elders that's coming out and she's speaking the truth to it. But you downcast all of these women that has so much knowledge and wisdom and understanding to give to us, and you're not even, you are around a lot of them. They took you in. They took you in and try to help you on things that you didn't know about, but you ended up turning on them, disrespecting them. And I was raised up to talk. You don't disrespect your elders. You just don't do it. And I'm not, and you missed that class. That's another class you missed because you was in prison on some stuff that you did. And that was your fault. But baby, I'm going to help you out. Stand in the mirror. Stand in the mirror. And it's a shame that those are around you can't tell you that you ain't got this dance down pat. Maybe they scared to tell you. I don't know what the heck. I don't know what it is. But baby, you ain't got this dance down pat. You were making fun of Trees with that little dance you were doing in the beginning, but you can't seem to let it go. It's over with. It's done. That dance is dead. Stop it. Stop. That dance is dead and gone. Leave it alone. You can't even resurrect it. You just look at it, give it some flowers or something. I don't know what to tell you, but baby, you ain't dancing. You ain't doing that dance right. Stop it. Okay? You're doing a little bit too much. Look in the mirror. Since the people around you ain't gonna tell you the truth, look in the mirror. Look at yourself. Look at your video. Stop. You can come up with another one. You can do it. There's plenty of them out there on the YouTube, on the TikTok that can help you. The TikTok can help you. They even tell you step by step as to how to do it. Do it. Do it. I'm serious. So that young lady didn't have nothing to do with TikTok. You did. The way you talk, the way you act, what you do. You destroyed your own self on TikTok. You did that all by yourself. You didn't need no help. All everybody had to do is turn it on and watch it. And they look was probably like this. Click. And then they probably heard you talking degradingly about a woman. Click. And they probably reported some of your stuff. Click. Stop blaming everybody for your problems and learn how to be mature and be able to accept responsibility and be accountable for what you're doing. Oh, you got a lot of accountability coming. Unless you sign a contract to be able to talk about this woman's children, which I truly doubt that she gave you permission to do anything, baby, you got a lot of accountability coming. And I'm just being real with you. It saddened me to see how many people that you hurt. It was about, I don't know how many people Shonda had on her thing, about 7,000. Was it 7,000? I don't even know how many she had watching her. What a disgrace. What a disgrace. You too old for that. You too old for that. Baby, if you had a reputation about being a OG or somebody that everybody like, I bet you if you go back and ask some of them same peoples if they still like you, baby, they don't. You just going to the usual people. No, go to the ones that used to like you, that don't like you, that gonna tell the truth about you. You say, bring somebody from Sarasota in here. No, how about we bring somebody that was in prison with you that can share that thought? How about let us speak to somebody that was in prison with you? See, when you was in, what you talking about, your Sarasota twang, that was before you went in. That you had that rep before you went in. Then you went in and you spent some time with some people, some fellas up in there. Okay, that's where you spent. That's where you grew up at, because a grown man would not be doing the type of things that you're doing, and you need to understand that. I don't know what it's gonna take for you to get that, but baby, you need to stop. You're doing too much. Let me read. Sheree said it's so sad. I had to go down my list. Linda said, please hit the like button, and everyone, and thank you. Shay said it was crazy and sick. Marissa says, hello, sisters and brothers. Marissa says it's a demonic spirit he has inside of him, and he don't even know it. He will continue to do so until he take accountability and make a conscious decision to change. And that's facts. That's facts. That's facts. You don't even know what it feels like to take accountability. You don't even know what it feels. You do know what it feels like to go through a traumatic thing because you were in prison for 8 years. That itself is traumatic. It's traumatic. You made a lot of people relive so much hurt and pain. Baby, you ain't got no kids. And I don't know if that got something to do with the fact the way you act childish. But baby, grown folks don't do that. Grown folks don't do that. You need to start you know what? First off, you need to repent. You do. I know it's going to take some time for you to even doing that, because you feel like, yeah, keep them babies out your mouth. Keep them babies out your mouth, because you got me thinking that you're a predator. You got me thinking that, because you can't seem to let them babies go. You act childish. Grown men don't behave like that. You may be tall, but in here, you're still at a growing level. Leave them babies out your mouth. Just because you didn't have your chance, get them babies a chance. Them kids don't owe you. Them babies don't owe you. And any man that act like you, I promise you that there's another man that's waiting to just jack you up. I remember seeing on YouTube, there's some people that like this man, young man in his 20s, 30s, I don't remember what it was. He was in a store with his mother, which was older, right? And he was yelling and cussing at his mama about what he needed to do with his mama. A older man walked up to him and went pow right in his mouth, knocked him out, knocked him out. See, these are the kind of men that are out here. They would not tolerate the things that you're saying. Knocked him cold out and got over him and said, don't you ever disrespect your mama like that. I'm not understanding you. The way you like everybody gonna see the day when she falls. You're waiting on her to fall. You see, this is the problem right here. You're doing too much of this, and you're not doing too much of this. See, and the Bible says, "Be slow to speak, but quick to hear." What you're not seeing now, we all are saying to you, we don't agree with a lot of stuff. We're being honest. We don't agree. But the things that you're saying, like it and the tripped out part of it is, I don't know how so many people are engaging into this. Leave them babies out your mouth. God can only come so many times to tell you stuff before you reap what you sow. You understand what I'm saying? If this is a whole skit, man, I'm telling y'all right now, y'all doing that thing. That's that. But if this is not a whole skit, man, you're disgusting. You're disgusting. You really are disgusting. I don't know no grown man. You had an opportunity. God allowed you to come out, and you build your stuff up on a young lady's back. You got out and just, excuse me, pardon me, let me step on your back. Hold on. You all right down there? I don't care. And you study stepping on her and stomping on her and all that stuff. That woman worked. I don't know the whole situation that transpired, but you, to me, if any of this is true, where were you? Where were you? Where were you? Now, a lot of people, I think, Treese, that you might want to look at some of the people that were in there that was telling you to not bring this man from prison to your home. And that's what a lot of people are like, feeling like, I was trying to tell her that that's the wrong thing to bring this man from prison to your home because you don't know what he is, who he is, and all that stuff. Even though you all may have grown up together, I was trying to tell you. But you know what? I think she ought to thank some of you all and apologize, you know. But then I think that y'all owe her a huge freaking apology because not only did y'all get out and was like, I was trying to wait. This how I went. I was trying to tell her that she should not have brought, somebody from prison from jail to her home. And then when she blocked you because she wasn't trying to hear that because you got a young lady that's trying to find love, that's trying to have love. And then y'all went, I tried to tell her that that's what she should have did when she would have listened to me. And then y'all went like, man, I tried to tell that beat and such. And y'all just got higher and higher and higher with the evil that y'all finally find somebody that's got out there and worked on her back again. So they all trying to like you know how you got a bowling ball and you're trying to get everybody to step their feet on to stand up on it. Don't let me stand up on it. Don't let me stand up. Don't let me. That's how it look. And it's hurtful. To so much so that this man beat her down. You understand? We watched it all. And then she had to continue to prove, nope, this ain't true. Nope, this ain't true. She doing all of this stuff to prove to this man that he lying on her when nobody could take her word because of what the lifestyle she was living. So she got condemned for the lifestyle that she was living. And then it's like, I'm going to show you guys, I'm not sick. I'm going to show you guys that I'm this. I'm going to show you guys I didn't do this. She's been having to prove herself for the longest of time. She don't owe none of us nothing. Nothing. Trees, my advice is be like, don't listen to that dude, man. That don't listen to that dude, man. You don't owe any of us anything. Don't listen to that dude, man. Take care of your babies all the way through this thing. The darkest hour is when somebody's children have been touched. The kids don't tell you, or they do tell you. How you get over that? That's the darkest hour to overcome that. It's crazy to me how this grown man is speaking about kids. Marissa says, hello, my sisters and brothers. Oh, wait, I read that part. Deborah said, why is YouTube allowing this behavior? It makes me sick to see this. Deborah, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry to a lot of you all, because I know what it feels like to go through crap like this. I know. I know. I know, because they didn't told y'all that don't tell nobody. If you tell somebody, I'm gonna kill your family. I'm gonna not kill. I hope that didn't knock me out, but or hurt your family or something like that. I am so sorry that this person can't see. It's like okay, did that work? Did the YouTubers get that? Okay, good, 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 good. We're gonna get these numbers. We all want to be blessed, but baby, we don't want to be blessed like you. The type of blessing you got on you, honey, that ain't what we want. I'm gonna speak for myself and say I want the blessings with my name on it. I don't know you, so I don't even know. I don't want your blessing. I don't want your blessings. I want the blessings with my name on it. You feel what I'm saying? Because if I get the blessings with my name on it, I could keep it. Because if I get your blessings, it's gonna be taken away. I'd rather have the ones that got my name on it. Sheree said he is slowly losing his pages. YouTube is next. I don't know what he thinking. Like, I don't know what he thinking. I don't. I'm just trying to let you all, inform you all. Don't get so wrapped up into this thing that is taking over your mind, your soul, your spirit. Don't do that. Don't do that. You have to cover you and your home on the things that you all seeing, because you guys are becoming so close with it that it's actually hurting you all. When I saw the comments, and when I saw, I didn't. That was just crazy. That was just crazy and disgusting to me, that a grown man would speak this way. And then to the people that have gone through similar situations. And then now get back on and act like nothing was said. Oh, that's closed now. That chapter's closed now. Oh, we're going to go on to this. This is what we're going to do today. We're going to let them talk about this and that and the other. So you no accountability, no nothing. Just, that's crazy to me. Shay Shay said, although I'm free, I ain't forgot. It awakened my childhood trauma and it took me to a horrible place. That's why I had to go off on him. He is a monster. When did you go off? I'm still trying to catch up with everybody. I've been spending time with my husband and handling a few things. So I didn't get to see everybody's thing. You guys follow Shay Shay M. Click and like and subscribe on her page. Marissa says, S Shay Shay, me too. Dang, Marissa, I'm so sorry you got hurt. It put me in such a mood, couldn't even enjoy my mom. She told me to stay off my phone. And that's what he not understanding. It triggers so much. Like seeing that, And then you reflect on yours, and then you go back to calling your family members after you done got past it. You remember when such and such and such, an old conversation. And then they on the other end feeling bad, like, remember I told you I'm sorry. I didn't mean to not listen to you. I didn't know what I was thinking. And some of these are your mother's boyfriends. Some of these are family members. Some of these are babysitters. Some of these are people that our parents trusted to keep us safe and protected, and they failed us. You see what I'm saying? And then it's triggering them. Then they got emotions and everything like that. It's a whole thing, and we're hearing this. Listen, this is from a person that was locked up for 8 years that did not fully grow up and experience too much of nothing. Because had that man had not have been in prison that long, he probably grew up and been somebody else. But y'all got to remember, y'all are following a person that was in prison and speaking this nonsense and making it so real. Like, no. Tell them that you. Why are you bringing up that woman like that? Why are you condemning that woman? Who made you God? What is you doing? Deborah said, Coco should not be allowed to continue. You're right. It's evil. It is. It is very much evil. It is ill will. It is a whole lot of everything going on. A whole lot of what in the world. He don't have no kids to be worried about how kids feel. He don't even know. His job with his nieces and nephews will probably just to, hug, kiss, hi. I would say, talk to your babies. Have a real sit down with your babies. I would say really sit down with your babies and find out if anybody, especially those that speak ill will of other people's children and that are around your children, I would say talk to your children, talk to your babies every chance you get. Even that might not even keep it to where that they're not being touched. They probably just keeping quiet and silent and keep it still on the inside. But no, mommy, nobody touched me. No, mommy, nobody did anything to me. No, mommy, why you keep asking me that? Nobody touched me. Nobody did nothing. And they lying and because they don't want that person to hurt or they don't want whatever they done told them. Or they didn't gave them something that they wanted, and then they thinking like, if I tell them, then they're gonna want this back, and I don't want to give it back, and then I might get a whooping if I tell what happened. So I'm just gonna keep it inside of me, and I'm not gonna say anything to anybody. And I'm just gonna grow with this, and I'm just gonna grow with this, and I'm just gonna grow with this, and I'm not gonna tell you. This is gonna be my secret until I die. Do you? Anybody that was around this man, I would suggest you talk to your children. Talk to your children. I'm just saying, I don't know. I don't know these people. But if this grown man is talking about these kids' personal, private parts, talk to your children. Deborah said Coco should not. Okay, I read that one. Oh, Coco should not be allowed to continue. You're right, it's evil. He lived in their home. Do I need to say it? How are you looking at my kids? What did you say anything to my kids? I mean, did anyone say anything to you? This is for everyone that have kids. Talk to your kids. When you bring them around somebody or somebody is around them, did anybody touch you? Did anybody look at you inappropriately? How did you feel when they looked at you? Did they say anything that we weren't aware of? Were they in the other room? Were they come in the room in your space where you were to say anything to you? Did you feel uncomfortable? What do you mean by what do you mean? How you felt? Go deep in that conversation. Come here, talk to me. I don't want you to be afraid. I want you to know that out of this whole world, you can trust me. And if they tell you something, you know what I'm saying? You might want to talk to somebody. You know, talk to the person. Hey, my child said whoop whoop wop wop. No, that didn't happen. Wait a minute. Um, why were you in a space with my child that I wasn't in? Why were you're not visiting my child? You're visiting me. Why were you in a space to have anything said to my child? Really talk to your children. Because sometimes it sneaks through the crevices and we don't know that actually really did get touched. Because they're going to tell you that they didn't. That's hard to say. It's very hard. Y'all know this. Most of you all been through this. It is very difficult to say that someone did this to me. It is extremely difficult. Well, what do you mean what they did to you? Because you're asking them to go into detail. Well, I don't, you see what I'm saying? Okay. You said Coco would not be allowed to continue. You're right. It's evil. He lived in their home. I would not trust him around my kids. After the things he's saying about the babies, who would trust them around their kids? It's all on national, world wide web. What is it called? www. World Wide Web. It's all right there. What woman at this point would have him around their children the way that this person is speaking? What woman? What person? Why are you around my kids? You didn't did too much. Here's the part that tripped me out. Another part. Well, there was just so much. Why you wake up during your birthday vacation talking about this woman? Why you with your woman? Why you wake up on your birthday talking about this woman on the bed sitting next to your woman? Why you wake up? Is it the next day? Because I'm not really for sure. Why you still talking about this woman? You know why? Because you wanted what was going on. You couldn't have it. It's messed up. We're gonna still say you trying to make that woman be something that she not for whatever reason. I don't know what y'all got in store. Because she said, "Hey, I got some things planned. I don't know. We working on some things. I don't know what that is, but that's disgusting to me. That's disgusting to me." Shay said at Marissa, it's crazy hearing that. Then saying folks enjoying molestation and demonstrating the movements. Whoa, I didn't see that. I mean, that's sick. The whole thing is sickening to me. This man went into prison for 8 years. Talked about how their relationship was going to be when they got out. She was happy, felt safe, secure, showing him to everybody like, hey, look what how blah blah blah. We all like, yeah, good for you. It's going to come out, but yay, yay, yay. Then he start doing some other stuff, right? And then he goes on, and they going back and forth with each other, right? And then on top of that, now you up here saying all this stuff about her children. Where were you? If anybody is talking about your children like this, you have to literally open your eyes and be like, let me talk to my kids. Let me talk to my kids. Something's not right. And then these adults, I'm not going to keep adulting like this. I got that on the video. Okay, I had to throw that in. These adults are conversating with each other about this thing. Yeah, I got this. This is, yeah, I got this. I got this. I got that. I got this. What y'all see to me? Let me tell y'all. I don't know this to be for show. I don't know this to be for show. All of this is me. What did I say? I call this my perspective on seeing all of this stuff. Right? She's like wondering, not when y'all know when y'all raise up kids, right? From the time you have them to whatever time they get out the house or whatever, y'all got a lot of things going on. Y'all don't remember everything that transpired. Did that? What? Wait, let me think. What could have happened that they could have? I don't know. What could they be talking about? Like, I don't know what they could be talking about that my child is saying is such and such. I don't know what. I don't know, because sometimes when your kids are young, they get a perspective different than what you got because everything is not coming together. You understand? And they try to put piece the pieces together. And then sometimes as adults, we forget a lot of things that may have happened that we're not aware of that did happen. And we sitting up there like, wait, whoa, what? I'm just saying. Carmen, your heart is broken. Marissa says, "S Shay, that's what it did. That's what did it." I spoke to India. India's another page. Go follow her page about it, and had to hold my tears back. It's saddening. He's not caring about anybody but himself. He's not caring about anybody but himself. You mean to tell me you're excited about the numbers? Think about this for a moment. This is why we keep saying it's not about the numbers for us. Of course, we all want to be able to graduate to where we can take more advantages of this platform. We all would like that. That's why we keep saying like, subscribe. We would love to do that. But we don't want to do it how you doing it. You got like thousands of people. They only got like 200-300 people watching them. 200-300 good people watching us that are enjoying our content. Don't get it twisted. Don't. I don't care if I got 200-300 100. I don't care. Don't downcast the people that watch me enjoy what I'm doing. Don't do me. Don't do me, because I'm excited about the numbers that I have, the little bitty numbers. I'm excited about them. I'm like, honey, look at that. Look at that. 100 people watched it. Look at it. Don't do me. Because when you started out, you didn't have all the numbers. Everybody that the numbers you had, the Teresa's people, you didn't earn no numbers. It trips me out when people be getting all these numbers. Oh, look at that. They only got 200-300 people watching them. You mean to tell me, let me see, we got 200-300 people watching us versus people watching us with crap? Versus that. We have 2 or 3 people. We have 200 people watching us versus people watching us and don't like us or whatever. People we're inspiring. That's my goal, is to inspire people. What'd you see? How can we turn it around? Okay, you bring it to the forefront. We thank you. Let us pay more attention to our children. Some of you all were affected by how you was raised up. Go ahead and talk to the counselors now, the therapists. Take time out for you. You grown, Dad. You can handle it all. Go talk to them. Sit down and talk. Enjoy your conversation of getting it out your system. We know we want to talk to our friends and stuff, but there are certain things that we want to be secluded about. We don't want everybody to know. What is the time? If he triggered all of this from you all, contact a therapist. Some of you all jobs have this available to you. You have this available to you. You've been paying on it for the longest. Go talk to them, get it together, and get that stuff out. Get it out. You deserve it. I mean, isn't it a long time overdue? Go get that out. Stress it out. It's between you and the therapist. Let it all out. When you go to the hospital, you get hurt. You tell them what every pain is. They make sure you're better before you leave the hospital. Go do that. Invest in you. You deserve it. Invest in you. You've been holding that in for so long. It's time now. It's time. And it's okay. It is okay. Go talk to somebody. Get all of that out. I promise you it's okay. I don't cry anymore about it. I cry over people's story of hearing their story, but I used to literally cry over, hearing this. I don't cry over it no more. I overcame it. Now I'm here talking to you all to tell you all that if I could overcome it, you can too. And be happy. You can do it. You said, Clarinda said, come with it. You're right. Hey. Marissa said yes. Patricia said, hey, Debbie and company. Hey. Shay says, uh, I'm off of here, so we don't have to hear that. I'm trying, I'm trying to hurt. What? Wait, what'd you say? Oh, I want him off of here so we don't have to hear that. He trying to hurt trees, but hurting millions. That's facts. That is facts right there. He got it. He got a problem with this young lady. So in order to tear down this young lady, he want to tear down her kids, your kids, you, everybody. He's tearing down everybody that listens to this mess. So we got to find some way out of the calamity that is coming out of his mouth, that we got to find a way to be like, hey, how can we use this to help each other? Well, thank you. All the older adults, go speak to your therapist or counselor, sit down and talk about it. Because you want to talk about it. And it's okay. I promise you it's okay. I promise you're going to get through it. I promise you that. You need to sit down and talk to your kids. Did anybody touch you? Was it somebody I was dating? Talk to them. I promise you it's okay. Marissa said, thank you for speaking on this because I thought I was the only one feeling away. No, Marissa, you sure were not. There's more people that felt this than more people that was on Shonda Live. I don't know how many of you all are on here. And there's more people out in the world that go through this mess. And it's crazy how somebody could come onto this platform and laugh and joke about this type of stuff and then talk about people's kids' privates. That's not a man's mentality. Men don't talk like that. Grown men, listen. You ever been in the company of some kings? Baby, honey sugar, baby. Be in a room full of kings. I'm telling you right now, be in a room full of kings, honey. Be in a room full of, honey. They will have so much. You will feel so much intimidated by them, like you couldn't even approach them. Baby, they speak with authority. You understand what I'm saying? Their authority is not a mean, let me cut you down. I'm the alpha male. That ain't, oh no. No, baby. They can walk in the room and don't have to say nothing. Unbutton their suit, sit down, have a seat. Or whatever whatever they're wearing at that particular time. I know, because I live with one of them. He's called my husband. Nonetheless. But when you get a room full of them, babe, I don't care if they were ex-gangsters, ex-drug dealers. I don't care if they never did any of that. They went to college. Baby, alphas, baby, men, women's, ladies, they are so sexy. Sorry, honey. Sorry, honey. No, I'm just giving the props to kings because they've gone through and they overcame and they speak. You can tell them. You can tell the alpha males. They not immature men think that alpha is being controlling. No. No, baby, honey, baby. They talk, baby. They enter a room, and when they speak, You just hear it in their it come out of their voice. That's not an alpha male. I don't know what that is. That's not an alpha male. I don't know what that is. That's not an alpha male. An alpha male, the little slightest little. I'm I'm trying to tell y'all that if I let a group of alpha males watch this man, they probably can only watch him maybe at the highest would be 3 minutes at the most. 3 minutes at the most, if that. An alpha male couldn't sit down and watch him. An alpha male couldn't do that. An alpha male wouldn't want to do anything like that. That's not how alpha males operate, baby. Not alpha. Oh, no. I don't even think he's a beta. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. They don't talk like that. They just don't. They don't talk like that. They don't. I'm telling y'all, they don't. You said, Linda said, Marissa, I'm so sorry to hear. And she gave you some hearts. Patricia says, Coco doesn't have any compassion for children, but he doesn't, wait, because he doesn't have children. That's what I said. That's what you all seeing. He don't have no kids. He don't know what it feels like to have a tiny baby in his hand and then have to wake up every morning or in the middle of the night, feed that baby, talk to that baby, hug that baby, sing to that baby. He don't know nothing about that. But there are men out here that don't have children and they still have compassion and they have all of that and their mannerism and their courteous. They're men. I don't know what that is. And he has no compassion for females because he's never experienced motherly love. He's sad. That's why he's looking for all you all to give him the motherly love. That's why he has so many people, older women on his page, because that's what he's looking for. You guys to give him the advice to help him. I thought it was, very candid, very nice that people will stand up to, give him the advice he needs. But it's like he taking you all stuff that you all sowing to him, and he's slapping y'all in the face with it. That's what it looked like to me. And he like, oh, y'all didn't give me nothing for my birthday. I'm out here performing like a I'm out here entertaining y'all, so you didn't give me no money for my birthday. You didn't give me what I wanted, throwing tantrums and stuff. Tantrum? No, no. Marissa said at Linda, thank God for the people in my life that I could share, because, honey, it hurts me. No one deserves it. Maritza, I'm going to tell you, I know you have learned a lot. I know that you probably sowed into a lot of people too. Now it's just time to sow into you. Literally go down, talk to somebody, and just get it out. Get it out of you, off of you, all of that. Be the overcomer in that, and then sow that into people. Sow that into people, because there's a lot of hurting people out here, a lot that have gone through much more than we could ever imagine when it comes to molestation, rape, and all that stuff. Seriously. Sheree said yes with the hands up. Patricia says, hopefully one day he'll get it together. If not, he's on a road to his destruction. Exactly. He's on that road. He definitely on that road. There's no doubt that he's on that road. Now, which intersection he going to take to get off of is the question. He's on that road. Deborah said, Lele is just as bad laughing about someone's kids. Yeah, I saw that too. I lost it. I came on here the other day to say I could see how a man is like twisting up everything. And I saw her laugh at this, like this is not funny. This is not funny at all to sit there. That's I can't get this out of my head. She's sitting they both are sitting on the bed where they probably did whatever. And they're sitting there where they got done doing whatever. And then bringing this woman in and talking with that is horribly nasty. And maybe it's just me because I'm a married woman that I'm thinking like this. I don't. Oh my God. That oh my Lord. I don't get why you think that this is okay. You a woman, you have kids. How you think this is okay for this man to talk about this woman and her kids and private parts and you sitting there laughing at it? How you think this is funny? How do you think this is? Where is the funny part? Where was it funny? Ah, girl. You just disappointed a whole lot of females that probably could look up to you to hear you. You just did a whole cutthroat right there to yourself. You have kids. You have kids. Y'all have so much animosity towards this woman that y'all are not seeing who y'all are hurting. They're telling you right there just to see you behave like that. This probably was one of your people that enjoyed watching you. It was like rooting for you. Who knows? You probably have other people that's sitting there watching you and they got their kids playing in the room and they watching you and they like, she's laughing at this grown man talk about kids like this. I don't know. Patricia, I want to read that, but it's certain words that can't be displayed on here. But she says he's such a media. He doesn't think before he speaks, and he doesn't. He cannot be thinking. I don't know how he could. Let's give this let me just say this. Okay, what am I gonna say? Okay, so I could say that the kids are such and such a blah blah blah. Wait, no, I gotta rephrase that one. No, the kids are, that would take some thought. That would knock out what he's gonna say. So he's not thinking before he's speaking. He's speaking what zoom, it just come like zoom. Lucinda. You say Lala is stupid because he's angry because Tree stopped taking care of him. That's what it's starting to look like to me. Like you are mad because you got to start from scratch to get to here when she was trying to tell you that this was what she had going on and that she wanted to share with you, but you wasn't paying attention because you was like fresh out and you ain't getting your whole mind and mental together, and you were still back up in the days before you went in there, which was 8 years before. Your mindset was still 8 years back there instead of 8 years where you needed to be. So you didn't have that to even think about. So here you are now like, dang, she got what? She doing what? Everything that she posts up, y'all know what I want to say. So I'm going to let y'all say it. If you caught what I was going to say, go ahead and put it down there. I said, you watching everything that she got going on. And you, this is what you're doing in your mind. You're inserting yourself of how it could have been if you'd have just been there. But you can't, because when you start to think and insert yourself, you look over and you got Lele right there. You can't even think how you want to think. So you come on the social media and this is your way of actually trying to say it. But somehow, because I saw you to where somebody in the chat had said something and they were trying to tell Lele something like, Lele, he's doing this to wait, somebody said, Lele, somebody said, Lele, you was talking about them kids' grandmother. That grandmother, I believe she popped in your chat. I'm not really for sure, but I have believed that she had popped in your chat, and you was reading it. This is what I had thought. I could be wrong. Stop talking about my grandbabies. Don't utter my grandbabies out your mouth no more. Or I will such and such a blah, 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 and all this other kind of stuff like yada, 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 whoop, 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 and all this stuff. That grandmother, I believe she popped in your chat. That's her grandbabies. You were talking about her grandbabies and her child. You ignorant person, you. You ignorant. You ain't even ignorant. You're ignorant. You talking about, you trying to really hurt this woman all the way around it. You study hurting people. You're trying to hurt Trees. Then you try to hurt her kids. And now you're trying to hurt her kids. Anything that's attached to her kids' father, which is not here. Her kids' grandmother, which is covering her grandbabies. How dare you disrespect her like that? How dare you do that? I said, and then somebody in the chat said, I believe they said, Lele needs to go on and want to see what's going on, so she can see everything. You said, let me, I want to make sure I get this right. No. She don't need to see. No, Lele don't need to see what's going on. No, she don't. She don't need to see what's going on. She don't need to, because y'all don't know. Lele don't need to read y'all comments and stuff. Lele don't need to know what y'all doing, because you know that if I believe, because you know, if she did see everything, somebody, one of us out here in this world is going to wake her up so that she can see what we all see. You don't want her to see that. Are you the one that's stopping her page? Are you the one cutting off her stuff? Are you the one that's calling up to her job and stuff like that? Are you the one that's oh my God, if she see, I said, oh my God, if she see this, are you the one doing that? I'm just asking a question. Are you? It was just a question. I was just curious, because I don't know. Are you the one doing that to her? I don't know. Anywho, let me finish reading over here. Marissa says that Patricia, unfortunately, it's going to take him to be in jail or 6 feet under, and wish no harm to him. Okay, you wish no harm to him. We don't wish no harm on anybody. It's just that this man needs to stop doing what this person needs to stop doing what he's doing. Put the path he is going on is not promised. No, tomorrow is not promised to anyone. Patricia says exactly at Marissa. Clarinda said God don't like ugly, and God ain't too fond of pretty either. Linda said, Marissa, I have a childhood memory, and trust me, it never goes away. That part right there. It is hard. It is a struggle, and it is difficult for people to get over some of the things that happened in their past when they were growing up. And how dare you trigger all of these people like that? You sound like a big kid. Let me tell y'all. You ain't gonna ever find a man that talk like that. A man, an alpha male. Let me tell y'all. No, they don't talk. They don't talk like that. Y'all letting her, y'all doing, y'all, I ain't ever heard my husband say, That sounds funny just to even picture my husband talking like that. That's ridiculous. I ain't never seen none of my friends. I ain't never seen. I ain't never seen that. That's how I can tell, like, you're still immature in here. Like, you're not, something, you're not doing right. But, yeah. And when someone, this is still Linda, and when someone talks, would discuss it very well trigger. And I'm much older and remember it just as if it happened yesterday. Listen, it doesn't matter how old you are. These are triggering points to you all. The best thing to do is, now that you are older, go and get counseling. so that you can live the rest of your days out not thinking about that, not crying over that, not hurting over that. Go do that for yourself. I mean, you spend the money, you're going to spend the money anyway. You're going to spend the money on little things. You're going to spend the money on big things. You're going to spend the money on whatever you want to spend it on. Spend it on you. It don't matter how old you are. Somehow some of that trauma that you went through as young people, it stagnated you somewhere. It hurted you somewhere. It made you not trust this or trust that. And it's okay to get it out now. It is. You're still here to try to go through it, to get over it, get past it. If God can bring you to it, God can bring you through it, and God can bring you past it. It's okay. It really is okay. Clarinda said, "You're so positive. Love watching you. Keep it real." Oh, thank you. That's the only way I know how to be. You might see me act out of hand because I'm not perfect. And I will make mistakes in 5.2 seconds and probably cut somebody out. I'm not perfect. That's why I tell people, don't put me in a perfect box because I will break that box. Don't do that to me because I'm not perfect. Don't do that. Don't do that to me. I'm not perfect. Marissa says at Clarinda, Razor, she is so dope. I don't know what that means. Oh, that's your last name. Okay. I'm sorry. Thank you, Marissa. Thank you. Clarissa said, "Oh my God, I can relate." Yes, we all can. We can connect up. He's doing a great job at connecting us all up. He's doing a great job. I mean, the creators, he's connecting us up with you all. You all. Some of you all had the wrong terminology. That is all that you got to go with the person that's beating down the other person because that's how you win. I'm on this team. Why y'all listening to these people? You're free to go anywhere on YouTube where you want to go. You're free to support whoever you want to support. And it may not have anything to do with this situation. There are so much going on here. You're free to like whoever you like. You're free. You're not a slave. You said, Marissa says, at Linda, I totally understand. I still think about it and cry when I'm home alone. I'm so sorry you feel like that. To be called crazy, to not have a relationship with my other uncles and aunties because I couldn't trust. Shaking my head. Let me share this with you. Most times family members know who's the person that's doing the wrong, but they try so hard to cover up what that person is doing because they don't want to bring it to light. So they covering up situation like if it's a relative or whatever, or if it's their child, they don't want it to get out, not knowing that your child really molested a lot of other people, not just this person. There were a lot of other people this person connected up to and did these horrible things to. Don't get your other relatives, or it could be your siblings, mixed up with those that want to love you, those that want to shower down on you. And if you did go through that with your aunties and your uncles and stuff, they weren't the ones that did that act to you. Go back, make amends, and ask for forgiveness. Tell them, this is what bothered me. This is what hurt me. This is what I was going through at that time. Because you can mend back your family. This is that season. This 22 is high in sight. The number 2 is high in sight. So you can mend back a lot of things that you want to mend back. If it's that time to mend it back. You know what I mean? Does it make sense? I hope you do get to straighten that out with your family. Sheree say, I definitely been reporting his page. Hey, you got to do what you got to do. This person is speaking ill will toward children. It's like, is you the one we supposed to be watching? I mean, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. This man is not stopping, and it's getting more crazier and dangerous and just horrible by the moment. But still, y'all watch me. Look at me. Y'all watch me. Look at me. Put my cash app up, Lele. Watch me. Okay, we're gonna make this a super chat day. We're gonna do stop. And I was asked that question when I first came on here. What you think about people putting up their cash app? I didn't know no better. I didn't know no better. So I'm like, you know what? Well, if people are doing this and I don't really see anything wrong with it, especially if people are asking you to put up your cash app or if the people want to sew into you. I mean, if the app that you're on doesn't have a problem with you posting your cash app on, I wouldn't see a problem with it. But in this particular case, not all cases, in this particular case, I think is being taken advantage of because it's almost like you're pimping these people. You're pimping them. Remember that one scene that he did? Oh, so y'all ain't gonna add nothing to my cash app. I'm not gonna say anything until I start hearing the bell or some stuff like that and got up and walked away from y'all. What? I can go on. Um, you said, Sheree said, I don't like him. He's evil, and I know God has something planned for him. I don't know what it is. Brooklyn Queen says, good evening, Debbie. Good evening, and chat. Oh, Brooklyn, don't cry. Don't cry. Don't do that. Don't cry. I'm so sorry that a lot of you all had to go through, like a lot of us had to go through this, and it triggered a lot of people. I think he needs to do a public apology. I do think that. I think he need to apologize about a lot of stuff, but he definitely need to do a public apology about this because people have triggers. Um, Cats in the Cradle. Hey, you said he doesn't have any content, no platform at all, other than talking about her and her children. He degrades women and beg for money daily. Ain't nobody got time for that. And in that order, in that order. This is teaching all of us that if you have little ones around you, that you need to be able to communicate with them left and right. Y'all know how I was going to school. Y'all know how I was being in the presence of other people that manipulated the situation and did things to you all. It's just about keeping the baby safe. You know what I mean? All of them. They might not tell you what happened, but still leave that a line of communication open so they feel comfortable that if something should happen, they can come to you. Clarinda is laughing, probably something I said. I don't know what. Hey, Blessed Alexander. That's another page to follow. You say, hey, Debbie and guests. Yeah, thank you for my flowers. Thank you. Clarinda said, he's childish. That's what I see. Needs to grow up. That's what I see. Emily said, he did his brother's children's like that. What you talking about? That's who I was talking. That's what I was saying. Like, who all children was he around? What you mean? He did his brother's children? Like, what do you mean? What are you saying? I don't understand that. What you saying? Talk to me, Emily. Talk to me. What are you saying? Marissa says he twerks. He. So I like to do the TikToks, right? I like to do. Y'all got some oxtail over there boiling. I've been cooking and stuff. So I like to watch the little TikTok stuff, right? And I be trying to get my husband to do little things. My husband be, well, I know now that my husband won't do something. Can y'all imagine my husband trying to twerk? That's so funny to me. He gonna kill me for that one too. I said this story the other day, right? I said the story. I had went to one of my brother's wedding, and everybody was out there dancing. It was a reception and whatnot, and it was time to dance, and I was out there trying to throw it at my husband. I was like, "Take that, take that, take that." I was trying to take that, and I got snatched up. I was like, "What the heck is going on?" I got snatched up by my little. Now I'm the shortest. All my brothers and sisters were told. I mean, even the young one. My niece and my little sister snatched me up, and I was like, "What the heck?" It's just certain things you don't do that people knowing your character, knowing that you won't do that type of stuff. You know what I mean? They're like, this ain't you, sis. This ain't you, auntie. No, no. I was like. That is so funny to me. I never would ever forget that because they not having that. We don't want to see you do that. No, no. I was like, fine, okay. How do you want to go outside and get some airs? It was funny. Let me see. Marissa said, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much. Emily says, wait a minute, what I miss? What? Emily said, Ross told him to keep talking about trees. Why would she do that? Well, she does tear down another woman, doesn't she? Well, that's sickening too, isn't it? Let's think about that for a minute. That's sickening. Beat down said, there's my queen. Hi. Clarinda says, looking at him like, for real. Like, what do you like? Grown men don't behave like that. I'm trying to tell y'all, grown men do not behave like that. They don't. They don't talk like that. They don't act like that. They don't put themselves in and around those type of people. They don't. Ask your husbands. Ask some of your husbands and your boyfriends and ask them, what do you think about that? Ask them men about that man. Ask your men about that man. They'll tell you. He's a clown. He's a fool. He's a this. He's a. You'll hear all of that. What was that? You said, Marissa said, that OG stands for original girl. Sheree says, he was doing drugs at one point in his life as well. He ain't had no time to really go through and get the concept of anything. He just is jump. And so his initial thing is still at the age of where he was at. You understand what I'm saying? That's what appears to me. I'm not a therapist. I'm only giving my perspective on what I'm seeing. That's all I'm doing. Clarinda said he's an evil little boy. What? Oh, Patricia Eli is somebody also that you need to watch as well. They say that I'll catch up on it. If you guys want to go there, you can also catch back up over here. But Rilla said, Debbie, she got a question. To Patricia Eli, she has Roz and Mrs. Vieta on there. So if you guys want to go over there, just like and share. You can always come back over here. You guys don't have no hold. Go watch, see what's going on, because I know everybody is tuned into there, and I'll be over there shortly. With a nice seat, okay? I'll be over there shortly. So you guys go ahead. I'm just going to finish reading the comments and answer everybody who I can on here, okay? But Roz and Miss Vieta is over there. Go check it out. I'll be over there shortly. Beatdown says, who are you talking about? Anybody who this is there's a young man on here by the name of Coco that's berating this woman named Latrice, and he's also talking down on her kids. And I guess yesterday he did a whole thing where he was talking about the kids' private parts and all that stuff. So it triggered a lot of people to go back through old memories. So I'm basically talking to the multitudes to say that I'm sorry that this has transpired to hurt you guys, and that they need, everybody who's been hurt is now is older, probably adults or whatever, go get help. If you have kids that have been molested, whatever, help them out. If you want, continue to talk to your kids. If they have not been in this situation at all, just talk to them and let them know, and leave the door open for them to come and talk to you in case something do happen, that you are the person that they talk to and run to for safety and security. So I'm basically talking to everybody. Cats in the cradle says, at beat down Coco. Beat down says, oh, thanks. Who the hell is that? Oh, snap! Oh, snaps! Google Coco, you go the original OG, you gonna see him pop up. You probably gonna be one of the ones that be like, you, and let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. Just let me know what you think. Oh, Cats in the Cradle said, ask the OG on YouTube. But I hate to even advertise for his sorry, for his sorry, you know. Yeah, it's bad. He's doing too much. Beat down. Beat down said, a guy named Coco. Am I reading this wrong? Wait a minute. You like, he said that's the first strike. Well, wait till you get a load of this. Wait till you get a load of this. Wait till you get a load of this. Cats in the cradle. Oh, snap. Exactly. Beat down. Wait, I'm trying to tell you. Listen, it's horrible. It's big. It's a horrible mess. And it's a whole lot of serious stuff, allegations, everything. It's crazy. Catherine said, and was there, and was there for him. What? From that, I saw a release date. From what I saw on release day. I don't know what you're saying. You said wise men change fools, don't they? I mean, fools don't. Oh, wise men change, fools don't. Facts. Wise men, even if they were mature growing up, that was their time to be that way. Just like we women sometimes be mature in our acting. And then you grow up and you be men and women. Somehow something is not registering here. I don't know. Beatdown says, I really just what? He said, I really just about lost my girlfriend 5 days ago. I've become evil. Oh, why? And use drugs off and on. I'm trying to change. The environment doesn't help. She's been everything to me. 8 years, basically trying. Okay, be down. I'm so sorry that you and your girlfriend is going through this. How did you almost lose her? And then also, were you there for her? Don't be evil. You don't have to do drugs, because once you go through the pain of the whatever that pain was that you're going through, once you go through it, you can get over it. You can get past it. You feel what I'm saying? But if you're adding other things to it, it's going to take you longer to get over and get through it. And then in the midst of you going through that, you're hurting other people involved. You feel what I'm saying? You're hurting other people because it's something you might say, do, or whatever with added stuff added onto you. You don't need to do the drugs. I don't fully instantly know what it was how you almost lost her. You saying you almost separate? Was she sick? I'm not understanding. And you said the environment is not helping. Sometimes you need to remove you from the environment. Sometimes you need to get in your car, go take a trip, enjoy yourself for a minute. Sometimes we need fill-ups, okay? It's, you know how you have your car and you go to the gas station, you fill your tank up? Well, sometimes our spirits need to be filled up. You feel what I'm saying? It needs to be filled up to the point to where you can rejuvenate yourself. Find wherever your peace is to go and rejuvenate yourself so you can come back. It's like dealing with the world. That's why I used to love when I used to travel the bus and when I used to drive tour buses. Because when I go out and drive the tour buses, I'm ready to hit it. I'm ready to go see something different, explore something different. My hotel is set up because the job got me and I'm straight, you know what I'm saying? Order people. And I'm out there and I'm doing my own thing. You got to get out of the rat race sometimes, then get into some peace while the rat race is still going on like this. And you're just peace. You're finding your peace. And then you can be able to jump back into the rat race. You got to remove yourself sometimes. You said she's been everything to me. 8 years basically trying. Oh. You said I really just, you say, when you say you really just about lost, you got to help me. There's a new member. B Down said, y'all have a great day and weekend. I'm trying for her. Good for you. And for me, most importantly, good for you, B Down. Come back anytime you want to. Come back. Catherine says, Deborah, sister, that is my question. Where are the community laws with this situation? I don't get it. Catherine, I don't understand. This don't even make no sense at all. I don't understand it. I don't know. Cast in the Cradle said, beat down, the devil will try you on a daily and try to take away the things God meant for you. You got to stay strong doing this thing. Clarinda said, it's so sad and hurtful. I don't know how he can sleep at night. I don't either. Some of the things he says is crazy. You said, Catherine said, I want Philippians 4:19. You want Philippians? Let's say you read Philippians 4:19. Blessings. God will supply all of my needs according to his riches and his glory. Okay. Be down. Remember, read that. That's going to help you a little bit. Catherine said, in Christ Jesus. Cast in the Cradle says, amen. Patricia Smith said, Coco ain't give any advice to anyone except men, those seen in prison. He's spent too many years being locked up to relate to the real world. He needs to listen to constructive criticism. He does, because he needs it badly. Patricia says, one thing that I heard on Roz Live last night that Roz should have said, but this lady named, Fee, who was on the panel, said nicely, she told Coco, be mindful of what you say and talk about, especially kids. For real, for real. Whoever gave him that advice gave him great advice. Marissa says, I kept my secret until I was 19 and pregnant. You see how long? Go get that, Marissa. Did you get rid of it? I mean, did you share it? You said you kept it until you was 19 and pregnant. So you're over it. Is that what you're saying? Pamela says Lele gonna walk away soon and very soon because of the truth about Coco. That's I don't even know what to say to that. Clarinda said these same thoughts he's bringing out into the light are going to get him in trouble. Yeah, and why is he thinking like that? Why are those his thoughts? Why are the things coming out of his mouth are the things that is in his head? The thoughts that he is thinking. Somebody got to help me with that. Emily says he stayed with Trees. He didn't see anything. He mad because she put him out. It's a little bit further than that, don't you think? This is a little bit further than me just being put out. This is a little bit further than that. Cass in the Cradle said he has said several times he would continue to talk about her and make money off of her. Not for too long, because there's an end to this. And whatever that end is, only God knows. You can't continue. God ain't going to continue to let stuff like that happen. Clarinda said, I don't understand that women would be with him unless she just like him. I don't know. I don't know. Deborah said it's going to be his ticket back to prison. Karma. Something is going to come out because you don't leave them babies alone. Leave them alone. Cats in the Crater says, you right, Debbie. Karma has a way of giving people their just desserts. For real, for real. For real, for real. You gotta be careful what you say out here. No, and the way you no, something ain't right about that. That something ain't right about him. I'm just saying it now. Something ain't right about him. Sheree says, right now, people are being nosy. That's why he's getting them views. Everybody like waiting to see what's going to happen. What's going to happen with this situation? That's what's going on. What is going to happen in this situation? And then they're going to people like, okay, I need peace. I'm angry now. And some people are like, calm down. Listen, let's find a lesson in this. We got to figure out what we can receive from this to help us in our journey. Catherine said, the devil mean it for evil, but God turns it around for our good every time. Amen. Patricia said, the only thing I will give his disrespectful behind is advice. He needs it. Sheree said, I think it's more than they doing, in my opinion. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Cass in the Crater said, Lele don't understand if he will sit there and talk about trees and her private parts and her kids, say the kids, because she got kids. He will talk about her too. We all are trying to say that that may happen. He is still wearing the chain. Trees got that. I saw that. Sheree said a domino effect in everybody's life. Y'all got to stay prayed up, and y'all gotta. I know we all want to find out what's going on, but you all don't let it get so close to your heart and your soul that it affects you all. Like I said again, I'm very sorry that was a trigger point for a lot of you all. I hope that you guys can go receive some counseling. Nothing wrong with it. Or talk to the person that you can confide in, that you know that won't be throwing up your old your traumas in your face. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to hurt and be hurt by the things that was presented to you. But let's all try to get over it so that we can help the next generation. That's what we're trying to do. Does it make sense? Patricia said, in all honesty, I would love to give Lele a big old stupid I love you hug. Oh. Catherine says, purging is a good thing. Please release excess weight, live in peace and not in pieces, praise God, or in prison. I agree 100% with that. Wait, I just lost it. Marissa says, Mrs. Debbie, it's over. They treated me like dog poop. I talk about it in very very vocal, but still they call me crazy. But then, yeah, you might want to. We can't keep and sometimes in our life, everybody can't go where we're supposed to go. So we sometimes have to love people from a distance. So maybe that's what you have to continue to do. Pamela says, I am one man band, got Coco. What? I knew that was gonna happen. Wait. I gotta see it. Hold on, I want to see it. Yo, I haven't been. I gotta do a lot of catch up. I knew that was gonna happen. He ain't the only one. There's a couple more coming. Cause see, he the type that's hard headed. He the type that'll go behind and then crack some stupid joke. Well, he'll see all the laughter coming up, but I'm gonna tell you, one man band probably got him good, but he ain't running yet. He gonna sit up there and talk crap and act like it didn't hurt him. I gotta see it. I gotta see it. I gotta see it. One man band said I got to see this. One man band is a person you guys need to follow as well. Look, I'll see it. Look, Deborah said, watch how Coco holds a drink. Ocean has spoke on it before. Pinky in the air. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. Oh, thank you, Sheree. Look at her royal heart. Thank you. Abigail, I heard something today that I've never, ever heard before. You can be the total package, but get dropped off at the wrong house. Abigail, I like that, and I might use that a time or two. I might switch it up a little bit, but or may not, but that's powerful. And thank you. Let me read this again. Abigail said, I heard something today that I have never heard before. You can be the total package, but get dropped off at the wrong house. My God. Catherine said, the end. Catherine said, after every movie, we see the end. And in that order. I want to thank you guys for joining me. I am so sorry that you all got triggered. But take this as something that you can apply to your life. Check on your kids, check on your nieces, nephews, check on everybody, check on you. Don't let none of this corrupt you to where it trigger you so much that you lose focus of where you are. Stay focused where you are, and understand that this situation is not your situation. This is we watching this person go through a destruction and don't even know it. People can give plenty of advice, but it's up to you to receive it. You can't make them take it, but it's up to them to be like, okay, this is what I want and don't want. Patricia says, much love and peace to all of yours and yours on and yours. Good night, peeps. Good night, Patricia. And I want to say good night to everyone. I'm going to head on over here to Patricia E and get in on it. Go to Patricia E TV. Like and subscribe here. Shauna Thoughts, Shay. There's so many of them. Just you'll see them all in there and like the pages, okay? Because we're trying to do something different. And that's to link everybody up to goodness, positive, and greatness. All right. Love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Mwah. Thank you.